Hey y'all, it's Jen for the Love of Iris. Welcome to another Countdown to Christmas video. Today's project is this one, and it is I'm not sure how you say this, Ferrero Rocher. Sound like a Ferrero Rocher. Don't ask me to say that again. It's one of them candies right there. It's a holder for it. I found it online. I found it from so many people. Nobody knew the original person who made it. So if you are the original person, raise your hand and say hi and write your name in the comments because I could not find you. So this is not my design, but I'm going to show you how I built it. I did change a few things just to customize it for myself. But let me show you what you will need. You will need two pieces of cardstock. One that measures 2 by 6 and one that measures 4.5 by 2. You'll also need 2 pieces of designer series paper. One measures 4.25 by 1 7/8, and the other one measures 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. All right. So first thing you're going to want to do is take your biggest piece of cardstock, which is the 2 by 6. We'll move all of these out of the way and bring in a scoring tool. I'm going to use my paper trimmer. You're going to score on the long side, on the 6-inch side, at 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 3 3/4, and 4 1/4. And this is creating our base. So you have something with a square here in the middle of 2 tiny little rectangles. In this section here is where we're going to punch out our circle right here. And I'm actually going to use some thinlits. I'm going to use the Layering Circles thinlits. So let me bring in my Big Shot. Look at my dirty plate. It's got all this cardstock on it from when I've cut stuff. Look at that. That's dirty. I don't care. It still works and I still use it. When it cracks, I'll replace it. So anyway, I am using 2 circles from the Layering Circles framelits. And they come like this. I'm using, to me, the number 2 circle and the number 2 scallop. So that's not the very smallest, but it's the second one. I go inside to outside. So smallest to largest. So 1, 2. And then this one is 1 and this one is 2. So I'm using 2 on both of them. Okay? So with the scallop circle, you're going to cut that out of your designer series paper. And that's going to give just the tiniest little border. You can't see it when the candy's in there. But when the candy is not in there, it gives just a tiny little border there. And I think that's very nice. When the candy's in there, you can kind of see it. Well, you maybe can't because of the shadow here. Because it's a cloudy day. There you go. You can kind of see it even with the candy in there. I just think it gives it a little bit of something. And then with the number 2, you're going to lay your die in between the 2 rectangles. So there's your 2 rectangles. And you want to center it as best you can, just with eyeballs. If you really want to measure, you go right ahead. I don't feel the need right now. So you got your regular circle in the cardstock and your scallop circle in your designer series paper. And we're going to run that through. Uh-oh, that shifted. I've got my magnetic platform on here, and sometimes it doesn't stay. Okay, there we go. And my handle's on the other side, so I gotta do this backwards. I can't care. It works. All right. So now we have these pieces here. We've got this one. We've got this one. We've got this one. And we've got this one. Save everything. Don't throw anything away. Because we're going to use it all. All right. what you want to do now is you want to layer your cardstock onto, layer your designer series paper onto your cardstock. And see how sweet that is? It's just the tiniest little bit of a border, and I just like that a lot. I can't tell you why, because I can't know myself. All right, so if my Tombow will work. Right, there it goes. It heard me threaten it. All right, so that is going to go here. And, oh, y'all hear Frank's? He can't like Beans. Beans is mean to him. Come here, Franks. Come here, buddy. Poor Franks. Beans has beat up on Frank so bad that he's losing his hair. And listen at him. And he got a cyst on his back, and the vet had to bust it. That's really bad. Beans is mean. Franks, come here, buddy. Okay, so now I've just reinforced my score lines. And I am going to adhere these down. Now I'm going to put adhesive on the bigger flap just towards the end. That way I don't have extra adhesive goozing out. Goozing, that's an official term, in case you didn't know. Goozing. Okay, so that has created our base. Come here, Franks. Frankers, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here, Franks. Come in here with me. Stay in here with Mama. Leave Beans to be mean. Come here, buddy. Come on. Okay, so I'm sorry. I got to take care of my Franks. So then this is going to sit in here just perfectly. See? Perfect. All right. So now on our other pieces of designer series paper and cardstock, these are the 4.5 by 2 and the 4 1/4 by 1 7/8. We're going to use the scallop tag topper punch. And on the mint macaron, I'm using mint macaron for my cardstock. I should have told you that, but I didn't. On the mint macaron one, you just slide it in there like normal. But this one is going to be a little bit smaller. So I flip mine over to make sure that I get it centered. Beans, you're mean. You're mean. You ought not be so mean to Franks. Everybody say hi to Beans. Say hi, Beans. Beans, say hi to everybody. Say hi. She's mean and nasty. And she's rotten to Franks. She's mean and mean and mean. But she's got a cute little face. Look at it. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Okay, bye. See you later. Okay. So now we've got our tags punched out. And they will layer on there like so. So let's go ahead and layer those. All right, here. And I know this isn't going to line up perfectly, this little hole here, but I'm not threading any ribbon through it or doing any type of, I'm not utilizing that, so I don't really care that it's covered up a little bit. Okay, now let's adhere our mint macaron circle to our scallop circle. And again, it's just a little bit of a border, but heck, instead of throwing it away, we might as well use it, right? Right. Okay. And then for the stamping, I'm going to use the Tin of Tags stamp set. And I'm so sad this is going away because I've used this more than any stamp set ever in the creation of all Stampin' Up. Look at how dirty and used and broken it is, but it still stamps perfectly. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use the All Wrapped Up sentiment, and it comes in a line. If you look here, it comes in a line straight across, and I want mine stacked, so I've cut mine. And you can do that. Please, nobody pass out. If anybody has fainted, please get up. Please get up. Okay, what you want to do is just cut it with some scissors very easily, very gently, very close to your words. Don't undercut your words. Okay, there's the all, there's the up, and here is the wrapped. And then when you cut them with your scissors, once you stick them back together, like in a line, they'll automatically cling together. They won't reform itself, okay? Never. But when you put them back together, they will stamp just like they did originally for eternity. So you're not ruining your stamps, or as my husband says, they're not going to ruin, Jen. It's not going to ruin. So now we can stack it and turn it into a completely different stamp. Some people don't like to cut them. I don't mind, because I know that it'll just go back to itself. Like the Wolverine, he heals himself, and our photopolymer stamps heal themselves too. Okay, so there's wrapped. And I stamped that in the middle so that I had room to do all. Wrapped. And here's up. Gonna go at the bottom. Up. All wrapped up. And see how perfect that is? I just think that's just so cute. And we didn't waste anything, and we didn't need to cut anything different. This I'm going to adhere. I think I'm going to put that on a foam dot this time, on a dimensional, because I didn't last time, and I think it needed it. I'm going to use my dimensional crust on this one, because I got some of them. Okay, so there's this one. Yeah, I just think that that is just a perfect sentiment. Even though it's not technically wrapped, it's still close enough. Okay, now let us take, let's see, how about mint macaron striped ribbon? Let's see if that does okay. Let me see. Yeah, that's probably going to be our best bet, because I don't think, no, that's rich raspberry. Not rich raspberry. Yeah, that is rich raspberry. That won't work. Okay, let's try our macaron stitched ribbon and see, can we get it to do a bow for us. I'm not sure. Not the best of bow tires. Okay. So, over, under, pull it through. This is what you got to do. And this may be too big, but let's just see. Look at that big old bow. Look how pretty. I actually like that. I think that wide ribbon looks very nice. Okay, so this is the mint macaron stitched ribbon. I used the Emerald Envy Russian ribbon. I can't say these words. Them are bad words. Ferrero Rocher and Rush ribbon. Make you sound like you got a speech impediment. Okay, now let's see. Is that gonna be? Yeah, I think so. Okay, and so on the tombow here, I put the tombow here on the side instead of putting it on the actual cardstock, because I knew that that's exactly where it was going to go and I wouldn't have any overages. And just bring this on up here, line it up, mash it down. Look, I got some goop. Shh, don't tell. It's okay. And there we have it. Look how sweet they are. I just love them. I think they're absolutely adorable. Thank you, whoever created these. And I hope you all will create some of your very own. And we will see you next time. We're down to like 2 videos left, guys. So we'll have to start a new series soon. I hope y'all are having a wonderful prep for Christmas. And I hope that everyone's having a great day. See you next time. Bye.